Hi friends, Matt Munisteri here. Hey, we're going to be doing something different on Peghead Nation. And it's going to be a departure from the normal fare on my Roots of Jazz guitar class on Peghead Nation. We're working finally on swing soloing. It's a little intimidating perhaps, but it's a total blast. It's something that I always envisioned, even as a kid, would be really, really fun. And even when I wasn't very good at it, and on those nights when I'm still not very good at it, I still have a blast. There's an apocryphal story, a band leader and a side person. And the side man turns to the band leader and is like, I don't know what to play on this tune. I don't know what to do for my solo. And the band leader says, you know, just play what you feel. And so the guy's like, oh, okay, all right. And they start the take, and the band leader immediately stops it and is like, hey, what are you playing? And the guy goes, I'm playing what I feel. He's like, that's not what you feel. So there are rules, but it's not just going to be memorizing tons of scales, learning the names of all your, what are those things called? Modes. Because the fact is, that's not really how you learn a language. You might get down all kinds of rules, and yet you're never going to make poetry reading from a rule book. All these things are coming out of a language, and the language is coming out of the melodies and the harmonies of the songs that launched all these great improvisations. So we're going to start by looking at great solos. We're going to learn how to play solos by Lester Young, by Louis Armstrong, by Django Reinhardt, George Barnes, Charlie Christian, to name a few. And we're going to learn that you don't necessarily have to be playing all kinds of crazy eighth notes to be able to even hang at a pretty quick tempo. It's more about learning what notes do what. What notes have a bigger resonance. A resonance meaning that they trigger something in the performance, in the ensemble, and a resonance meaning that your own playing is connected to this history of the music. And it's connected to the other people that understood these secrets and played these same notes. We're going to ask such questions as, why a 13th? What a 9? How an 11? These are not easy questions, but the answers can shed light on a lot of things. So after we work on all this stuff, and as we work through class by class by class, we're going to look at how to do this stuff on the guitar. The guitar, of course, we all know, is a big pain because you have a million different choices when you want to play a note. You can play it here, you can play it here, you know, you can use an upstroke, a downstroke, fingers, thumb, whatever you want to do. But we're going to work specifically at learning these solos and then learning how to make our technique work at the service of the solo and work at the service of swing and work at the service of a pocket and a groove. There's all kinds of things we can do. We can either finger something, or we can figure something just... There's all kinds of ways of changing just the technique that we're doing to make things swing and have a deeper pocket. So I hope you can join me.